What up, Coop Group? Welcome to Alliance War Season 38, War Number 12, the final war of Alliance 38, where Salty goes against MiBr. This is for all the marbles. We have already guaranteed Masters, but we want Masters top 10. So if we win this war from 12th place, we go to Masters top 10, and we get more awards. If MiBr loses, and they're 8th place, they lose, they might not get top 10. So let's do this. They banned Apoc, CGR, and Herc, so I was assigned Kitty. Just kidding. Of course, this is the second war in a row that I don't get Kitty Pride on my team, so this should be fun. I have a way different attack team. I got my new rank 3 Nick Fury, my rank 3 Torch, and White Mag, so should be a pretty fun war. I'll be in Path 4, and then I have a mini-boss, and that is it. That is my season. I am 4 fights away from a Deathless season. This is the first Deathless season that I will get ever in this game that I've ever had. Never had a Deathless season, so I want this. So I'm boosting up big. I will use a war refill for energy, because I want to do all these fights on these big boosts. I was told a big boost it if I want the Deathless season. I want it. I believe there's only like 3 people total in my alliance at this point who haven't had a Deathless season. 1 loses it in this war, and it could be me. So I'm in Path 4. This is Steady Buildup Fury. If I get 3 debuffs on me, then the opponent gets a Fury, so she just got a Fury. There's that node that when I'm close, I get a Fatigue debuff, which means I can't crit, but I don't need to crit with Human Torch. All I need to do is just put on Incinerates. If I get the Nova Flame, awesome. I get the Nova Flame. I'm just blocking special ones. I think I put an Invuln boost on anyways in case I miss a special one, because I don't feel like dying to this rank 4 Black Widow. It doesn't happen. So I knew that after this fight, I'm gonna need a potion, because she hits hard. Even to block a special one, blocking special one, she hits hard. This next node is also Steady Buildup Fury, and if you're close to the defender, then you get debuffs, the weakness debuff. I have a heal block debuff. I'm going to try and knock it off me by throwing heavy attacks, because Nick Fury is awesome that when you throw heavy attacks and knock down the opponent with a special 1, special 2 heavy attack, then you shrug all debuffs. And I'm getting all these extra Fury attacks because I'm shrugging all these debuffs. I'm going to do a light combo enter, throw a special 1, and I'm just going to shrug up all the debuffs, get some nice Furies. And I have one more Nick Fury fight after this, but this is a guaranteed easy win for this fight. As long as you just don't take combos to the face, you should be fine. But of course, against a rank 4 Void, and I'm not doing all just heavy attacks, I'm going to end up needing a potion. So, very easy hard counter, very easy, as long as you just know what you're doing with Nick Fury. Heavy attack, and he's dead. So, he dies. Very easy fight against Void. That is my first ever fight using Nick Fury in war. Using my rank 3 6-star Nick Fury. Just pulled him on Cyber Weekend. It was awesome. Gonna put on a White Mags here against Chavez. I've done this fight 4 times now in season. This is the first time I'm doing this with Human Torch. Putting on Flame On, because if you don't put Flame On here and you knock her down, she goes debuff immune, and it's just pointless to go debuff immune unless you somehow are able to get Nova Flame with a special 3. But don't waste that. This is my last Torch fight of the season of this war. I have one more fight after this. The only way to die here is by letting her go unblockable in a special 2 and dying. But I believe my invuln is still lasting from the first fight, which I didn't even check, because I just want to get into this fight. It's a very easy fight. She throws a special 1 into my block. Also, I'm just not going to bother activating Dexterity if I don't have to. She's not throwing heavy attacks. I've seen her throw it before. I'm not going to throw another heavy attack in the corner in case she has resist. Throws into my block again, and she goes down. So super easy fight. Wish I'd never used a potion there, but I did. I was very confident that I wouldn't need a potion. But luckily, my buddy Fias gave me 1 energy there and backed out. Was it enough? Nope. Pointless. But now I can at least give an energy for after this QuickSilver. And this QuickSilver is on buffet. So my one thing I don't want to do is use Dexterity. I thought about turning Dexterity off, but I'm like, no. In case I need it, I'm going to use it. If you throw a special into my block, then I'm just going to block it. I'm going to throw a special 1, so I'm going to put on a Power Stat 1 boost. Because anytime you throw a special 1, you get more tactical charges, and I want to make sure that he never evades me. But luckily, he's an Avenger, so I start with 6 tactical charges. So I'm going to throw a special 1 almost immediately after, so that although I'm already able to counter his evade, I'm going to make it so I can continue countering his evade. putting a white mag speed fight here. I thought about not putting it here because it's a very easy fight. I could use it for a different fight for someone else, but not going to happen. Parry, perfect, got my parry. Evade failed, awesome. Light combo ender, throwing it my special 1, and this fight should be super easy. Just parry and then 4 light attacks, maybe 5 light attacks if I'm feeling spicy. But just end through a special to my block. That's awesome. So happy I did that. Gonna throw another special 1 right here. And my tactical charges are good for the rest of this fight. It's a very simple fight. I did have someone show me in my lines how to do this fight. I wish I wasn't showing this off to you guys so that you end up using Nick Fury, because Lagacy died on the same exact fight against a rank 4, I think it's a rank 4 QuickSilver using a Mega Sentinel. Not sure why he did that, to be honest, because Mega Sentinel is not a good counter for this fight. Can't counter the evade, and just doesn't do anything special. But QuickSilver is very easy. I did fight him 2 wars ago using Kitty. I think I can do Kitty in the same fight here, but it's a lot safer with Nick Fury. And right there, my season is over. I did it. I finally hit a Deathless season. Right here, I'm going to say, I forgot what I said. I think I said I did it. Deathless. So happy that I finally hit Deathless season that I decided to open up some 6-star featured crystals. I think it's 3 6-star featured crystals right here to celebrate. Big Deathless season celebration. This is not the season opening. This is just a celebration because I had 6 featured I was able to open thanks to the Battleground store. The first one is going to be an amazing champion, Valkyrie. So she's already awakened at Sig 130. I think this brings her to Sig 150. I figured I'm not going to bother wasting any more 6 stones while she's in the featured in case I keep pulling her. But yeah, up to Sig 150. She's a great champion for Battlegrounds and just fun overall. I want to use her next season, and you're going to see me use her next season. You'll see it. It's going to happen. But yeah, that was a sigil, I think 13k. So now I have 2 more. It's going to open one at a time in case I get my Galan. So I'm going for Galan. Galan. Please, Deathless season luck. Give me Galan. So this next champion is a Thor more Sigs. I think it brings like Sig 80. Obviously, the higher the Sigs, the better for this Thor. I don't even care what Sig I brought him to. Sig 80. Cool. Sig 100. Awesome. And that's all natural Sigs. So double that, I'll be at 200. Then I'll bring it up to probably rank 3 when I get to Sig 200. But the last one of this opening for my season is going to be a 6-star. I think this is going to be a new awakening of a specific champion. So I don't get my Galan. I'm not very happy about that. I have a 4-star Galan. That's the best that I have. But I really want that 6-star Galan for Battlegrounds and just for anything at all. Boom, I awaken my Titania. She's now worthful to rank up, although I'm probably not going to rank her up for a while until I need her. But she's at Sig 20 now. Awesome. Happy for that. I think she's better at high Sig if you're going to use her, because then her Furies last longer and there's, I think, more of a chance of double debuffs. But yeah, that was my season. And we ended up winning this war, which is awesome. When I went to sleep, we were losing. I woke up, we were winning. And my buddy Hater from the other lines is like, hey, congrats on the win. I'm like, dude, you haven't won yet. But I had 54 fights and 0 deaths this season, unlike my 80 fights and 4 deaths last season. Obviously, I had more fights last season, but I died 4 times. I used way less items. Look at those potion use. I used like 19 less 9k potions and less 6k potions. It was just, felt so good. But yeah, we were 7 and, is it 8 and 4? I don't know how to count to 12 apparently. Or 7 and 5 maybe. But we had a pretty good win streak going. Kitty was my main attacker this season and last season. But as you see, I had way more fights with Kitty last season. But I had some fun fights in the last 2 wars that weren't Kitty. So that felt pretty good. I got to add a few more champions to this first and Black Hole Clairvoyant and Void, which Void's really good there, but hard counter with Nick Fury. And then I got to add QuickSilver and finally got to fight against Node 24. So that felt pretty fun. That I got to fight against QuickSilver again, and I'm just 2-0 against him. I thought he was gonna kill me, but I did practice dueling him. So I have a 6-star, rank 3 now, which is fun. And no more mini bosses for me, sadly. But how did we do by end of season? We ended up Masters 8th place. So it says rank 5, but this isn't the first thing of Masters. It doesn't count the first 3. So Masters 8th place. We were just seeing to see if we can be docked, which we knew we wouldn't because we just kicked butt this whole season. And everyone just recorded fights to make sure that there was nothing suspicious going on. But 8th place. Felt so good to finish in a high placement because the last few seasons, I was in X5E and an SAS, and we always struggled to get Masters. It was always up to the last war, almost every single season, to get Masters. So it felt good to just have Masters guaranteed in this war, no stress, but still be fighting for top 10. It's the first time I had top 10 in a while. Last time I was top 10 was maybe SAS the first season I was there, and then before that was Agent Graphite, I think, or GT40, one of the two. But it felt so good to just play well, have a Deathless season. Here's to more Deathless seasons. I think I'm at 100 fights, to be honest, of Deathless, but I'm going to count that up later, and I'll give it to you in my rewards video. So check out that. I'll be dropping it soon. There'll be probably 3 or 4 featured, and I'll catch you later. It's Coop, sign off. Happy gaming.